The University of Georgia Bulldogs are hoping for something many fans might not have dreamed this time a few years ago. We're talking about back-to-back national championships.
That's right, Miles. Some of you may be going to go knock on wood before you come back to your TV. UGA's head coach says it's not a coincidence or confidence that UGA and TCU are playing for the top title tonight.
You know, 130-something teams start out trying to achieve this, and there's two left. And I think it speaks volumes to the character of both teams, the way each team has been able to win football games. I think so much is overrated about talent and what so many people put into the game of football when a team cares about each other and they have a lot of intangibles and really good players at the right positions. It makes for a special group.
Meanwhile, one family from our area says they're basking in the next round of the Glory Days.
Our Tim Guidera joins us now live from SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. Tim, you really get the sense that people feel like they're making memories on this trip.
Yeah, they certainly are. It's been going on for a couple of days for one Savannah father and his 14-year-old son who are turning the national championship game into another Georgia family tradition for them. David DeWitt has told his son Reed all about his heyday as an athlete in Athens. This week they are experiencing the new good old days for Georgia sports together.
You can't replace them. These are the golden years of Georgia football.
The DeWitts are out in LA for tonight's college football national championship game, a father and son trip that is about football, the Bulldogs, and bonding.
We made our flights and hotel reservations before they even announced that the Dogs would be heading this way. I can remember way younger than this one. My dad listened to Munson in the radio in the September and fall times, just celebrating those memories. And it's great to be able to make new ones with my son.
I feel great because we can just stay in the hotel and be ourselves and like walk around LA, see all the sights.
They are maximizing their time in Los Angeles. They went to a Lakers game Friday night, took a hike up to the Hollywood sign on Saturday. Sunday was a full day at the Fan Fest and Georgia's pep rally. And it is all leading up to tonight, when they will be inside SoFi Stadium for Georgia versus TCU in the national championship game. Another DeWitt family milestone based around the Dogs.
I know my dad played for Georgia basketball, and they beat Shaq, and he coaches my school team, so he's always talking about that to our teammates. And
they will both be talking about this week for a long time.
I've got friends that went to the '80 championship, and they're still talking about it, how their dad took them. So if those memories are still lasting this 40-something years, I'm sure ours will too.
Yeah.
And what a trip they are having. They're just having a blast out here. And David DeWitt walked on to the Georgia basketball team as a senior, and he was on the Georgia team that won the SEC regular season championship that year, 1990. He still has that championship ring, and he had no problem convincing his son to love basketball and the Bulldogs. Live in Los Angeles, about 2 hours from the national championship game. Tim Guidera, WTOC News.
Well, maybe some good luck there in the stadium for the Dogs tonight. Of course, we're excited to be in on the action. Look for more live coverage from our Chad Maxwell and Tim Guidera throughout the news tonight and on Daybreak tomorrow. Your next check-in coming up on the news at 6. We'll be right back.